It's okay. We're coming live. It's okay. I just told you my mind. All right, we're live. It was indeed a long tear, and that is a million tears. You are the treasure. Okay, now I'm not going to try to ruin it for you. Officially, you're welcome to the station that loves music and loves life, and you're welcome to the show that talks about movies, series, animations, and documentaries. We call it Film Focus on Smooth 98.1. Welcome to Film Focus on Smooth 98.1. It's 6 minutes past 11 o'clock on the 6th of March 2026. And it's a pleasure to have you here join us. Let's talk about movies. Let's give you the updates. Let's bring you up to speed about what's in the works or what's going to the cinemas and what's already on the streaming platforms. How much are they making and so on. So this is where it goes down every Friday from 11 till 12 o'clock on Smooth 98.1. And I am Oluwaseun Olusegun. We're currently live on YouTube and you can join us at youtube.com/smooth 981 FM Lagos. That will be at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. So we stream our shows there. You can catch up and also be a part of it, especially if you're not in the same time zone and you love discussions like this. Now, last week I was solo, but you joined me, and now one of the Avengers is back in the studio. So please welcome with me. I think I should call him the organizer of it's going to be a ground shaking movie awards in Nollywood, and we need it. And he is a movie buff as well as analyst, the one, the only Irabor Okosun. Good morning.
Good morning, Sean. How's everybody?
Everybody will answer for
I'm sure
themselves.
they'll
So.
answer. You, how are you?
I'm all right.
How was
How have you
last week?
been? Oh, well, last week was good. And it was fun, as always, with the smooth listeners bringing their take and telling me how what they have been watching, as well as the recommendations. I remember Chidozi talking about this movie directing a lot of our words at BAFTA after Sinners or before Sinners.
Oh,
What is it now?
my father shadow.
Yeah, no.
Which one?
Oh, I'll try to remember it now. It takes I'll come back to me.
Mm.
So yeah, talking about how yeah, it's not all that, but maybe because of the star
Is it the
power.
one with Leonardo DiCaprio? Hmm?
Mm,
Okay.
What's the title again?
Everything, something,
Some
something.
yeah, that's exactly. It's a mouthful.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. All right. So come on. So how was it? How was your meetings and organization and everything
I
that you've
mean, it
been up
wasn't
to?
bad. It wasn't bad at all. She's
And
like,
okay, welcome.
so it wasn't bad. We have an event on Sunday for International Women's Day. So
Oh yeah, there is that.
we had to, you know, go with a lot of partners and people that make it happen. So that's why I wasn't
Mm,
available. But yeah, the event is happening on Sunday, so everybody can come.
okay. And so what have you been watching?
I went to the premiere of Onobiran.
Yeah, that one.
I think it's. I mean, so far all the films I've watched this year in Nollywood in cinema.
Let me guess. Movie of the year contender.
That's a movie
Yeah,
of the year
here we go
contender.
again, Yorabo.
Yes, because you keep complaining that in Nollywood we don't have great films, and every time I see a great film, I want to talk about it.
I keep complaining. Everybody keeps complaining.
And but you too, most especially. So that's the thing. So if I see a good Nollywood film, I will talk about it. This movie, honestly, beautifully written, shot, edited, everything, directed, scored, even um, beautifully cast. So many things about this film that you will just enjoy. I love the story. I love the execution. Just very, very succinct. Let me put it like that. They packaged it very well.
Okay, so that's one of the movies you've been watching then.
And that's the one I've seen. What else have I seen? The Rookie, season 8,
Yeah, and
latest
the
episode.
rookie. I don't know if
Yeah,
I'm going to get to that.
I'm loving the storytelling in The Rookie right now. So they're making it become like an espionage type, series, but also making it drama and romantic. Then they're just mixing it up for you, so you don't even know what to expect in the next episode.
Mm.
And there's a particular relationship that everybody thought was just very solid, has now been, attacked.
Mhm.
You would, if you're watching it, you understand what I'm saying. So those are the things I'm watching. What else? I mean, Landman also, NBA basketball for
Yeah,
sure. I
typical.
mean, what else? I mean, yeah, I think that's about it so far for now, Sha.
All right, I'm certain that we will definitely still come up with something, or you still come up with something that
Mm-hmm.
you've been watching.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you have been on YouTube, you're going to see when he walked into the studio. It's not going to just be us today.
Mm-hmm.
We do have gentlemen joining us, and so you would have seen him joining us on YouTube. And that will be at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. At Smooth 981 FM Lagos. So you know him definitely, and some of you got introduced to him from Tinsel. Others got to meet him in the men's club, depending on where, at what point of his career that you caught up with him and got to know him and his characters that he embodies. Some is from the Lost Story, and no, is that Lost Story now? No, it's not. Yeah, the Lost Days. Why did I say the Lost Stories? The Lost Days. And others, it is Midnight in Shangisha. So please welcome with me actor, filmmaker, as well as model, Baaj Adebule.
Hey guys,
Good
good
morning.
morning. Good morning. How you doing?
And well, welcome to the studios. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been good. Your city is really lovely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
I think my first time coming this way. I usually go to Johnny Rockets. Yeah. So I
Okay.
didn't know this place was even here. It's pretty cool.
Coded.
Wow.
yeah,
That is
yeah,
cool.
could it? Yeah.
Totally unrelated, but I think I find it weird seeing actors and filmmakers and those in the movie industry wear shirts. I don't see them wear
Oh,
shirts.
okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I feel they they don't wear shirts. They
uh
wear the round neck, the
yeah, yeah.
t-shirts,
I usually
some
just
crazy looking things.
I see what you mean. I kind of
Mhm.
just dress how I feel like dressing that particular day.
Okay.
So I feel like wearing a shirt.
Okay, so how are you feeling today?
I feel good. Okay, okay. This is what happened. Okay, I record. I have a podcast along with my friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
Paul
Paul,
told me.
yes,
Yeah, Paul and Badging
in
character.
character.
So we were shooting an episode, and he wore his shirt, and I went. I didn't know we were allowed to wear shirts. So when you're saying that, like, oh, geez, that's exactly what I said. I was like, who said we are not allowed? Like, I see your point. And the next episode, I wore a shirt, and I liked how it looked. So when I
Okay.
was coming here, like, I'm gonna wear a shirt.
Because it gives a corporate look
Yeah, yeah.
and the serious look.
Yes, yes, which
Because
is not bad. I like to feel and look serious.
it's
Yeah.
good because
Like,
we don't
just let your
think
bang job for lunch break.
you know, especially with the and you've been through a
The
couple of
fold up.
meetings and you had to roll up the
oh,
sleeves.
Yeah, okay, yeah, true, true, true.
Running campaign for somebody.
You know, that's the
Yeah,
look.
that's actually the entire gist of the show. I didn't think anybody. It's actually like notice. I think it's just me and me that is
Mm.
doing stuff. So apparently, yeah, that's why I'm wearing the shirt.
And considering your character in Headless, you did
Actually,
wear a lot
yeah.
of suits.
Yes, actually, I always suit. Well, like 3-piece suits, I think throughout. Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
it was not
Okay.
the most comfortable thing to do.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually an uncomfortable character to be in,
Because of the
costume wise.
costume.
Yeah, I'm not too comfortable in too many clothing
Okay.
for starters. And then there was a particular mannerism that Michael, that's the writer and director of the film,
Mhm.
decided to spring on me the day of shoots.
Hmm.
Because we have had a long conversation about building the character. and
Mhm.
everything. So I suggested that like I think 2 or 3 weeks before filming, and it's
Mhm.
like, no, we have added too much. Let's not do too much. You know,
Mm.
less is more. Blah, blah.
Mm.
Like, okay, cool. And next thing the day of the shoot just comes like, you know that idea you yeah, I just
think maybe-
dreamt about it and let's do it. I said, so I'll now just start laying down
Mm.
like an hour before shooting. Like,
Mm.
that's true, that'll be hard. I'm coming. What do you mean by I'm coming? The conversation has ended. When he goes outside, I see him just like old man like that. Okay, he's not that old actually. He's on the ground just roaming through sand and stuff, and then he comes back, put this pebble in your shoe.
Whoa.
No. Because you know, because has happened to me before, and I got injured, and just that trauma is there. Like, no, let's not. You know what? I'll manage without it. You know, like no, let's just see how it goes. And I put it in, and there's a big like mirror-esque part of the set, and I just walked with it just back and forth for like 5 minutes, and yeah, like okay, yeah, I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in. It was like the final piece in the character that I didn't know was missing,
Okay.
which is weird because you think you've perfected the person until just one tiny bit, just brings it together for you. And
So essentially, the character had a limit.
yes, there's something that happened in the film that I don't give
Spoilers.
any
I knew you were going to say that.
that was supposed to represent. And at first, he felt that he wanted to show that in just his mental. mentality and just the way he is and leave it there. But it was not like maybe we should add some medical reason to as a reaction to that. Like, okay, yeah, let's do that in. And that ended up being like the last tiny bit. So it was pretty cool.
Generally, one of the questions I often ask is how actors are able to embody their characters. Now, before I go to that, very unrelated question, totally unrelated. And I said this is one of the questions I'll ask you when I get to see you.
Okay.
So what's the story behind Baaj?
Oh man, I'm so sorry, man. It's not as interesting as you thought it would be. It's so underwhelming.
Okay.
It's so not.
Try me.
It's a nickname from secondary school, man. I'm so sorry.
There's no
every
getting
yeah, there's no
just-
getting. I'm thinking of forming a story just to like make people, because I've been disappointing people since even before I blew up. Yeah, even why I kept it was because it was making more waves than me. Like
Okay.
you look at an audition sheet and you see regular names and then you see Baaj Adebule. So instinctively you're like, you don't know who this guy is.
But that name.
But that name. Yeah. Which is a very good way to get your foot in the door when there are like hundreds and hundreds of people.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm so sorry. I'll make up a story.
Then I will tell them by the time I see you
not
telling
good-
the
it's not
story
good to
anyway, I'm going
lie.
to pull up clips and say, no, he's telling a lie.
I just the disappointment in your face was so painful.
Because I was expecting some
I
sort
know.
of discovery. Like,
I'm making up a story. I'm gonna make up a story. I don't like disappointing people too much. I'll just make up a story. Yeah.
all right, now speaking of which, you've gone through different characters and you've gone through different movies and
Yeah.
series as well. In this particular one, Headless,
Yeah.
which will be at the cinemas.
Yeah,
next
cinemas
week.
March 13th, nationwide, headless.
Mhm.
Go with your head, obviously.
Don't-
Mado.
don't lose your
Mado.
head.
No, but wait. Mado. No. I like that. I like that. I relate.
Generally,
Mado.
how do you go in? How do you become your character? How do you play them?
It really depends on the role I'm playing, to be honest. There's
Mhm.
some that it's pretty much close to home, not because it's similar to you, but you've lived around people like that, so it's pretty easy to okay. And there are some that is so far away, you have to almost start imagining something that you've never even dreamt of doing. This one is one of them. He's so not anything I'm even familiar with,
Ooh.
which is what I think maybe Michael knew that because he sent like a huge character bible. Like it wasn't just descriptions, there were graphs, there were like tables and everything there. So that really helped because when you're addressing someone that doesn't even live in your world, yeah, it's a complete stranger to you. But what will always help with those kind of people is they're still human beings. When you break it down, their essential parts and their core values, the way they move, the way they think, is still very grounded in humanity. So you can always trace it down to okay, the reason why this person is this is maybe because he's insecure, he's afraid, he's power hungry, he's in love. They're always all these things are always going to be there. So you can always use that as a jumping off point. So that's where I use. For instance, this character, do not give too much away, he's a very insecure person. But he clouds and creates this persona around his insecurity, so he presents himself as super strong, powerful, masculine, and nothing can shake me. I'm the one that makes things happen. But in actuality, he's actually quite insecure. So when you already know that about him, you can now use that to now build the other extracurriculars that have to do with his occupation, the way he relates with people around him, his relationship with his boss, his superiors, his inferiors, those kind of things. So in a lot of ways, it almost sounds like the same formula, but depending on the role and the role you're playing in the story, you tweak some things along the way. Yeah.
So, which has been your favorite character as an actor?
It's been changing, to be honest, and it's been changing because of the audience.
Oh,
It's like I don't have a mind of my own when it comes to that thing. When I just meet like a group of people that are just so enthralled with a particular character, I'm like, okay, I guess that's my favorite now. So for the longest time, to be honest, it actually was Louis from Men's Club because people like that dude so much. Like, okay, I guess that will have to be my favorite now. Before it was Adze from Hush because people like that guy so much. Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a
Do
while.
you,
I've
do you
changed.
remember the movies and series you've been
I
in?
do not.
You don't have a
It's so
count.
sad.
You don't have a count.
It's not even about count. I barely remember most of them.
So you just maybe tune into a station and you're like,
Bro, I've walked
That's me
into.
now.
I've walked into. I don't know whether it was a fast food or it was shot a foreign place, and the TV was on. A movie I was in was on, and I saw myself, and I don't
When did I
remember.
answer that?
I do not remember making that. I was watching like everyone like man.
it's me. It's me.
There was no recollection whatsoever. It's
Nothing.
so
Remember
painful.
I was doing those days where we were just doing movie shot. Just doing
I don't
just
think
to
it
enter
was.
industry or what?
No,
Eh.
nah, actualize time. Yeah.
And you don't remember?
Bruh.
Wow.
I don't know which life I'm
Inception
living.
things, so.
So I think things I now end up remembering is when there's something very pivotal that happens
Yeah.
during that set. Like
Mm.
there's some that something whether it's good or bad,
Mm.
or something you went through something.
Remember Headless, Sha?
I don't know.
He had his head on.
No, I want to, bro. If I give you Gideon gist and that's it. No, Gideon is not well, man. That man is not well. He's not well.
Well, I hope he gets to join us today.
Now
Now,
he's coming. He's
Yeah,
coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gideon and
I
Michael.
hope I'm around when he comes.
He should, yeah. all right, so you can join this conversation on WhatsApp, and that will be 0911 999 0981. Be like Tayo and say you're on your way to Film Focus with this. I feel like the
Please
kind
send me
of
that to my-
memes.
Tayo, send it to my phone.
The
Tayo,
kind of
send that to my
memes that
phone
Aki and
immediately.
Popo have given us in this
Immediately.
life will never ever exhaust them. WhatsApp line is 0911 999 0981. Again, 0911 999 0981. And then you can join us on YouTube at Smooth 91 FM Lagos. Again, at Smooth 91 FM Lagos. Now, before we go back to asking Baaj the questions, we're just going to run through some of the top streaming series and movies on the popular streaming platforms. That's a major
We
part
normally
of
do
the
3
show.
now. It's going to be 2 based on what's going on right now.
My guy, we're going to definitely
But
talk
it's still
about
on
that.
now, Sha, but till when they remove it.
We will. It's a big part of what we're talking about this morning. And in case you have no idea what we're talking about, or it's not been brought to your attention yet, Showmax is ending, or at least,
We'll end soon.
yeah, we'll end soon. We'll get to that later on. So let's go to the Red app. Top 10 TV shows in Nigeria. One is Bridgerton. Has anyone seen it? Does anyone see it?
No, I haven't.
Not that I don't want to. I'm not. Not interested.
Why are you not interested? It's not your type of thing.
thing.
Too many fine boys.
No,
boys.
fine-
No.
The only reason why I would watch it, if I would ever watch it, would just be for the English and the manners. There's something I
yeah,
love.
I
I
like that
enjoy
too.
British.
I
I
like that
love.
Mm.
I love their humor.
Yes.
I love their carriage and their poise.
I love
So,
the drama series though.
True.
yeah,
true.
I
the
do.
best
So
in
that's the
drama
only
and
reason
drama. Mm.
why I would watch it if I would. All right, so that's number one. Number two is The Night Agent. Number
Yeah,
three.
good.
You've seen it?
Good. Yeah,
Anyone?
I've seen it currently.
Well, number three is something Korean. The Art of Sarah. Number four is Vladimir, taking us to Russia. Number five is Person of Interest. Number six is Anikulapo, the series.
Nothing now yet. Just waiting for a weekend where nothing.
Straight binge,
And I
right?
just-
Yeah.
Mm.
And number seven is something for the anime lovers, and that will be Bakidu, the Invisible Samurai.
Let's sort it out.
Well, number eight is Unfamiliar, while number nine is Resident Alien, and number 10 is Tessa Thompson, His and Hers.
Yeah, solid TV show. Yeah, very solid.
Yes, you know.
Mm.
Now, in terms of the top 10 movies still on the same platform, number one is Son of the Soil. I should see this one.
Just came recently. I think.
Yeah, got recently added to the platform. Number two rather, is Street Flow 3. Number three is Caught Stealing. Number four is Accused. Number five is Up
Caught stealing and
North.
accused. Nice one.
Up North.
Really?
shocked.
2019, 2018 film.
2018.
Yeah, that
Banky Ibrahim.
Sulaiman,
maybe something happened to rejig people's memory.
True.
That's
Maybe what's going on in Nigeria, something I don't know.
No, everything is going everywhere. Down south, up north, middle east, everywhere.
Maybe the,
Because
one,
it happens
the film
like
that is available is up north now.
I'm
Maybe
shocked.
next week we'll see what do you call it now? The movie from last year now.
Well, number six is something out of Bollywood, Padmavat rather. Number seven is Street Flow, and number eight is Fire Break, while number nine is The Reap, and number 10 is State of Fear. That's for the red app. Now let's go over to the blue app. This one I started seeing it, but stop in the middle.
Which one?
The Bluff.
No.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
No.
We
Where
heard
she-
about that one.
yeah.
Recently.
Yeah, because it's pretty unusual for a woman to play pirates or be
Oh,
a
she's a
pirate.
pirate.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Retired one. You know the way Jason Statham would retire,
And
something
come
will
back,
come
yeah,
and drag
yeah,
her.
yeah.
So that was what happened there.
So was she pirating films or?
A pirate on the sea.
I'll be pirating films, man. That's what.
I'm trying to understand now. Like, but your
Like,
but your
like-
movie is about
I hear,
movie person.
They're killing her.
Do you understand? No, but do you know
like
the story of?
Pirates of the Caribbean kind of thing.
I know that, but like I'm just trying to understand. Like, shit, no.
My G. See, she pirating film.
What is she doing? Like, I don't understand now. You know, See, ask them
Is-
what the synopsis of Headless is.
Is the Indian woman
Ask-
that is the pirate?
Yes, like, who knows? Storyline.
Oh, wild. So left field.
Oh, boy.
But I was like, and the post I did say with an iPad. iPad, she's gorgeous. That's why I had pirating films.
Oh, well, I mean, that's another good point.
Yeah. Okay, that was good. So The Bluff, and number 2 is Young Sherlock. And
yeah.
yeah.
That's why I ignored it.
I mean,
Is
it's
it
good.
good?
I
I'm
mean, I've
a
seen
huge
it.
Sherlock fan.
Ah,
Yeah.
nuts.
But as a young Sherlock,
I mean, if it's half as good as Young Sheldon, I don't mind watching it.
even I don't think it should be in the same. Young Sheldon is comedy.
No, what I'm saying is, in terms of it being interesting enough to watch,
Oh,
regardless
okay,
of the
okay,
genre.
okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Because once you put Sherlock on it, I always have a particular view of
Of
what
how you
I'm
should
about
be.
to watch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a fan of Sherlock Holmes.
I'm
So,
a huge fan, childhood fan. Yeah. So
Number 3 is Cross. Number 4 is 56 Days. Number 5 is The Wrecking Crew. Number 6 is My Spy, The Eternal City. Number 7 is Abigail. And number 8 is Night Swim. While number 9 is Monkey Man. Number 10 is Relationship Goals.
Monkey Man,
People are
is
still
that,
watching this.
Jason?
Hmm?
Monkey Man, is it Jason Statham?
I knew he has
No, Jordan Peele, Dave
Okay.
Patel.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I should ask you, what do you watch, Baaj?
I watch everything. Yeah.
What have you been watching recently?
Most recently, I stumbled into just rewatching films again. Sometimes I get in that mood where I want to watch what I've already seen. It's just I was watching Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels again. It's a pretty old British film.
Yeah.
Technically, it's not old for me, but this generation will call it old.
Ah.
Okay, yeah.
Ah.
Like that meme of when were you born? 19?
Yeah, so technically to me it's not old because I saw it. I first saw it when I was in school. Oh damn, it's old. Yeah, yeah. So I get into that mood sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about some things happening in Nollywood as we go back to talking about Headless and the other things that, first of all, you know him, Francis Odega, veteran.
Yeah.
What's that look? What is that look?
I'm very terrible with names, and I just now know facially.
Okay, you definitely know him. I think he's given us a lot of names, just like Aki and Popo.
I'm
And
sure.
So this is
Of course I know him. Come on now. Why do you set me up like that?
I did not set you up. I
It's the
just said,
surname that threw me off.
okay, in fairness,
Yeah.
there are a lot of people who don't know the real names of a lot of
Yes,
people.
yes. If you don't know,
Yes, so-
if you don't know, just
Like Mr. Ibu now.
I
Yeah.
know. Everybody knows that.
No,
John
I'm saying the
Okafor.
name. The name.
Okay, yes,
like
yes, you're right.
the name.
Actually, did.
Yes, and sometimes we think we know the name, or we
yeah.
think their name is their name, and
Or Sophia.
and their name is not
Yeah.
their name, like Kanayo,
Yeah.
Kanayo.
Mm.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, his name is not Kana.
Okay.
Don't play with me, oh.
That's not his name.
What?
What's his name? Tell
Oh,
us
you
now.
didn't know?
I didn't know. Tell us. What's his name?
I've forgotten. I
Are
found
you
out.
sure?
I'm serious. So the reason I forgot was because I just couldn't register it against
You're sure
Kanayo.
that's his
Kanayo.
name?
Oh yes, Irabor is going to do the Google search
Ah.
right now. Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah, he's the guy saying he can't believe you're saying what you're saying. How can I?
It's going to check now.
What?
The name just see Anayo Modesto Sonia Query.
Jeez.
I just couldn't register. My
I
brain
know
couldn't.
I'm more to talk.
I mean,
because I'm using Baaj Adebule, but
that
still,
name-
how can I know his name?
that name fit am sha.
Yeah, bro, that name is
Modest.
fire.
Modestus.
Yes, Modestus.
Modest. No, it's more. I'm sure it's going to be Modestus. but
Tus.
I can't believe
If you
it. I
catch
can't believe you're
If
doing
you
it.
catch you.
As in,
Tus.
clear no day your mind.
All right, so back to it. So he
Oh,
said something.
Kana is not new.
Yeah.
See, this week
You're
has been
welcome.
weird. You know, I just found out that Papa Ute is an
AI.
I did not know that.
Oh, but in fairness, there was an original though.
No, I know the
Yes,
original. That's
yeah.
why I can't know the original. Why? That's the painful part. I know about the original. I even know the artist. Like I knew
Yeah,
that.
sure, man. Yeah.
So I felt like, oh, new age
did
people,
another,
Gen Z
yeah.
people, we did the song. That's what I thought happened.
Until you
And then a
realize
friend of mine
it's
told
AI
me, no,
generated.
now, have I seen the dude perform anywhere? The dude is not real. And you know when someone's looking at you like, how could you not have known that? Like, oh my god.
Nobody could have known that. Although the guy had to come out later on to try to put a face on it, the one who generated the AI version is it Ugandan or one of those African countries. So he tried to just do it. Yeah.
An African man. I think
Oh,
it's-
he is. He is an African.
Yo.
All right, so this is where I'm going. So, Francis Odega said something that has been echoed in recent times. He said that the current state of Nollywood has dropped in terms of the quality of movies that we're telling and the stories. That back then, and I'm going to quote his words, that one script could give us one unforgettable movie, but now one script can give you seven bad movies, and that's not right. Nollywood back then is far better than the Nollywood of today. What's your take on that?
Oh.
I'm not setting you up, I promise.
I think when it comes to comparing now and then, it's always going to fall on that particular problem, which is you're going to compare the best of then to the worst of now. That's always what you're going to do. Yeah, all the films that came out back then that weren't good are not going to be remembered now.
No.
You're only going to remember the memorable ones, which are the good ones. So you're going to automatically go, they were only good films then, and now there are so many bad films now. Even though now we also have a lot of good films, like Headless coming out to cinema next week. So I think that's usually what would happen, especially if you are from back then and you're now experiencing now. It would be back then we're the ones doing all the good stuff. You guys aren't doing anything, and I'm very probably sure the next generation is going to come, and I'm going to be the Francis Odega going. Well, in my time we're making King of Boys and Headless, and now you guys look at what you guys are. So there's always going to be that. So it might just be that, or he might be right. I don't know.
So if I put you on the spot now and I tell you to give me your top 10 movies, Nollywood, before I go to Hollywood.
Top 10?
Yes, of all time in terms of quality. It could be from 1990, it could be from 2000, of all time.
Remember, I think. Because now I'll just be talking off the top of my head, though.
At least it has to be that memorable. The fact that it has stuck in your head. Yeah.
I have terrible memory. That's the thing. Like, to be that kind of tomorrow, like, why didn't I say Shawari Day? Yeah.
You watched Shawari Day?
I am not as young as I look.
Oh, okay. So,
okay. So,
all right, just random then.
Random. Okay, obviously, Shawari Day is there. Thunderbolts.
Really?
What? What?
Okay.
What? Okay. Don't play. Thunderbolts is the what? When I finally got to work with, like, it's because the female lead of the film, she's obviously a producer now, so I got to work with her. I was just like, man, it was a long time ago, but I was really excited because of how much I love Thunderbolt. Vuga, I don't know if you remember Vuga, Gentle Jack.
Oh.
Yeah, I never forgave them for that film because they teased the part 2 like a post-credit scene. Yes, Nigeria used to do post-credit scene.
I'm trying to piece it in my head.
And Regina Askia. I think it was Regina Askia. Yeah. And I think Zakoji, but I'm not 100% sure.
Man, you really went way back in time. I know I said all time.
I'm a cinephile, bro.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Have I said Full Moon?
No, you've not.
Yeah, Full Moon, Diamond Ring. Have you seen Oju Kokoro?
Oju Kokoro, no.
It came out in 2015, 2016, I think. Amazing film. Say Who Die. I happen to be in it, but it's actually one of the only films I've done that I was like, yeah, I really enjoyed watching this one on that level. Breath of Life. Jeez. I love that film so much that I didn't know whether I wanted to be in it, but I just want to thank God that I got to see it. It was so amazing. Sylvia.
That's Zainab Balogun?
Yeah, jeez, she was
that was crazy. Yeah.
She did something in that film that I never thought anyone could do to me. To make me feel afraid and aroused simultaneously.
Okay.
She was that level good. She was amazing. How many have I said now?
I think you said like 7 or 6. I lost count myself.
Comes to my head again.
But do you know? I think you are proving Francis Odega right, and this is the reason why I said
because I said more old films than new films.
Exactly.
I used to watch more films then. Like I used to watch more Nigerian films then.
Okay, now you do more of Hollywood.
Now I watch more of everything now. Like everything. European films, South Korean films, Brazilian films, and then don't let me add the anime, the animation. And then but that time you don't get to decide what you watch. You watch what everybody else is watching. I was the last born. You don't have control over the television. Like you just sit down there and hope they allow you watch this time. So it's whatever they're watching, I get to watch at the time. It's when you're not having your own place, and by that time now internet was everywhere. You can watch whatever you want. That's why. But yeah, which other film comes to my head though? I think there's for now that I remember. Yeah.
I still think you're proving him right.
You do?
Yeah.
I was trying to shy away from films I've been in, so I won't sound conceited and so.
Please blow your own trumpet.
Because I would have put Hennes there instantly.
We've not seen it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes,
okay, it aired it opened the African International Film Festival.
yes.
Yeah, and that was the first time I got to see it as well. And what happened there was something I had never experienced. I got to be at the premiere of Breath of Life. And when it finished, I saw how I saw the actors that did it. I like Chime, I did them, all of them. I was looking at them. I've known them before now. But I look at them like, oh my God, these guys are amazing. Like, I did not know you guys are capable of that kind of brilliance. Like, that's how I was looking at them. I could see it in, like, just even though they told me I was hyping, that's how I felt. So at the end of Headless, that's how I saw people looking at us, at me, and talking to me. And I'm like, that's how great the film was. So I would have put Headless in there, but like, they'll start saying you're just putting all your films inside. Yeah.
Now, let me take you away from the cool talk and all the smooth talk, and let's get a little bit messy in Nollywood.
Hey. We're not messy,
You
no.
don't want him to have work again in Hollywood.
As in, some people are going to be like, did you call my film in your top 10?
No. So this is it. Each time I get an actor into the studio, it's usually my chance to milk out all the answers and get my curiosity satisfied.
Okay.
So, for instance, recently it was Ray Emodi that said he was quitting acting.
Ah.
Let me guess, you don't know his name again?
No.
You know him?
No.
No, Risha.
Of course not.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Your secret is safe. Let me guess, you want to Google. All right, so this is it. That's why I said we're going to get messy a little. Now, different people in different times, at different times rather, have detailed their experience and how.
Oh, I know him now.
This guy. And how Nollywood is not what it looks like from the outside, which is totally understandable.
That's
I mean,
true.
every film industry is like that.
Yeah, that's true. Every industry is like that.
So now, if you as an insider were to describe Nollywood, that's number one question. How would you define it or describe it?
It's a very acute representation of Nigeria. That's the best way I can describe it.
Okay.
It's one of the best representations of Nigeria, to be honest. It's so accurate. It's unfortunate, but that's the truth of it.
Like
Nollywood is one of the best representations of Nigeria as a whole.
Like
So
you
what's
can
keeping
explain
you
it
there?
and people won't understand.
Exactly. Actually, yeah, that's a good way to put it as well.
What's keeping you there?
What's keeping me in Nollywood? Am I going to go to Bollywood?
I pray for you though.
I would love to.
Uh-huh.
I love to go
see
to
you
Hollywood and
dancing
Bollywood, but the
with
truth
Priyanka and
is, it's always going to be more of a visit
Mm.
as opposed to a complete shift. You know, you can do a couple of films there.
Come
But,
back.
yeah.
Like
I wish. Okay, let me just say I wish. Yeah. You see that I said it too. I didn't follow you and say anything like that. Thank you very much. As I was saying before, I was rudely put into
A category that you don't want to be involved in.
But yeah, it's always going to be a visit because Nollywood or Nigeria will always be your home. I don't say I wish you could just switch nationalities or anything like that. Obviously, that would be rude.
all right, so this is where I'm going. As an actor, what fulfills you, or what is the yardstick of success? I wish Michael was here because I did have questions for him, especially in line of what he does. You know, he used to have a cinema. I know his bio calls himself an ex-cinema owner.
That's you have to put it there. It's not way that can own cinema. So yeah.
So, as an actor, what would be the metrics of your success in terms of what fulfills you? Is it the pay? Because we're not even going to get into the pay.
Just looking for sadness if that's what you want to use.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, this is the thing. Because when you're entering any career path, even though depending on who you are, some people enter a career path and I'm going to be the best and be the most. I never thought that. I just wanted to do film. Yeah. But you always have this assumption that once you hit among the top guys, you are going to be making enough to live the top life. Any career path. That's the thought process. Not even entertainment, anyone. Nollywood is unfortunately not one of them for some very weird reason. Because I guess, like I said, representation of Nigeria. So when you start realizing that even when you're becoming one of the top guys, financially, you're still not being able to live that kind of life unless you find another career and hit one of the top highs of that career. Then you can do that. It becomes very upsetting because why did you now put in all that hard work? Apart from yes, you love the thing. I mean, really, this is what you get in return. I didn't know everybody was coming.
I told you.
You go tickle. Let's go.
Well, you're listening to Film Focus on Smooth 98.1, and you can always join the fun on YouTube. That will be at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. At Smooth 981 FM Lagos. That is the YouTube channel to use in being a part of it. And you can join us on WhatsApp, L0911 999 0981. So on WhatsApp, Taya says, I'm currently watching a police series, Southland. It's more intense than Rookie. I've watched Lock, Stock, and Double Barrel. KOK made a little sacrifice to change his name.
Two smoking barrels.
What?
Lock, stock, and two smoking
Two
barrels.
smoking barrels. Sorry, that was a typo. Well, so you can already hear their voices. I did tell you earlier that it's going to be a full party or a big party in the house, and they definitely came with their head to talk about headless. So I have in the studio with me. Before he walked in, I said I have a lot of questions to ask him because he calls, at least in his bio, he says an ex-cinema owner, but he's definitely way more than that. He introduced you to a different side of Nollywood when he gave us the origin, Madame Koi Koi, and I guess is known for his refreshing storytelling. He's a novelist and he released a couple of novels recently. So please welcome with us in the studio, filmmaker, storyteller, and that is novelist Michael Ndiomu. Did I get that right?
Yes, fantastic. So
Welcome.
happy to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. And joining us also with his head on, definitely. And I cannot wait to ask the questions about how this man decided to jump inside water. Why? As if village people are not enough in Nigeria.
I said the man is nowhere.
Why? Now you know him from the Covenant, so some days is Tokumbo, other days is playing fella. So please welcome with us actor, model, host of shows, the one, the only Gideon Okeke. Good morning.
Thank you. Hey, what up, Lagos?
Welcome. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Awesome stuff. Wow, good to see you, man.
So we have the entire, well, okay, not the entire cast, but in terms of describing Headless, you definitely have to think of them. This is your directorial debut, I believe.
For cinema, yes.
Yes.
I've done some other things in series, web series, reality shows, those kind of things.
So
Yeah.
let's start with the kind of stories I think you're telling. And I think as a part of your bio as well, you did say that you like to use stories to change the narrative, and maybe around Africa, or to use it to educate. The first story was Madame Koi Koi, and that, at least not that it was the first story you told, but one of the big ones. I went to a boarding house, so I understand Madame Koi Koi.
My sisters did too.
And now you came up with Headless. So, in other words, what is the inspiration behind some of the stories that you tell?
So I want to tell stories that I would like to watch 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Right? So I want to tell engaging stories. I want to make the kind of films that people will watch again and again and again, right? So it's not like you watch my film once and you're like, okay, I've seen it, and that's it. And then there's no motivation to want to see this again. No, I want to tell compelling stories, but rooted around the African experience, the things that happen to us as Africans, the things we go through, and how it helps shape us into the people we are. So Madame Koi Koi was a childhood story. We grew up around that urban legend. My sisters have tales for days, and so many people I've spoken to who believed they actually experienced the Madame Koi Koi entity. I think it's just a mass hoax or whatever.
What? I thought we were making like a biopic or something. What?
I know.
Yeah, right. Oh, Gideon was in it, by the way.
Yeah.
Of course you
You mean
remember.
Baaj?
No, not Gideon Baaj. I'm sorry, Baaj.
So,
Yeah.
so the thing is, the first part of what you said about the kind of stories that you tell, that stories you would like to watch, and I'm also looking at longevity, which is one of the hallmark there. But do you think the younger generation, for instance, maybe an alpha generation? By the way, we have beta generation now. Those who were given birth to in 2025 and going forward.
You
Yes.
started counting them already.
Oh yes, they have. We're in
It's not complete
2026.
now.
So from Gen Z, Alpha generation, Beta generation, do you think they would want to watch that, or it's an avenue for them to get introduced to what their fathers and ancestors went through?
Okay, so today we watch Casablanca.
Do you enjoy it as a
Mm.
contemporary member of the audience? You do. So I don't see why 10 years from now someone will not watch Headless and go, these are the cars they used to drive then. You know, this is how they used to dress. Look at their hairstyles
Yeah.
and laugh,
Right.
Okay.
right? But then the core of the story remains the struggles of an African filmmaker,
Mhm.
the things he has to go through, the things we are going through today, right? Every filmmaker will tell you, Omo, this is my life,
Mm.
right? This is my life. Even till this morning, we were still battling issues of the challenges of making films in Africa. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. And this is somebody who I've had what, like 3 or 4 different careers. I've excelled at all of them. But in filmmaking, it's the hardest single thing I have ever done. It's the hardest. So it's our story. And I believe, yes, whether in 10 years' time, whether in 15 years' time, if we tell stories that are strong enough, people will still be able to identify with the themes of those stories and want to watch them.
I'll come back to you later about the challenges of filmmaking and why you ran out from having a cinema or
Oh no,
that.
that had nothing to do with it. That was simply COVID.
Oh.
That's why I closed the cinemas. It was simply COVID.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. We'll still come back to
Yeah.
that. Now, let me come to you, Gideon. What did he sell to you to make you be in that movie, to make you jump?
To make me do the jump. Well,
Not just to jump, I mean the entire character that you played. Why did you go for the story?
first of all, it's very relatable. Just whilst you were speaking, I started the reality of the story we have told and how we could market it. It's a story about a southeastern filmmaker coming to Lagos to make a film and has a hard time,
Yeah.
right? And then falls into
Try to get into the cinema scene.
cinema scene, and then he joins a line of traffic of ill-fatedness, right? So the filmmaker from up east, this is his story. You know what I mean? So that's on the side. But what did he sell to me? It was already in the script. I
Mm.
like the story. I like the challenge in it. But the big question mark was, why is this written here? Who's going to perform it?
Mm.
And then he said a stunt double. I'm like, what's the point you wrote it then? If the actor's not going to do it, what's the point? Pay me more. Let's do it.
Wow!
Straight up.
Wow!
Straight up. I just said it from the very first day I checked into the room. I said to the producer, I said to the line producer, go tell your executive that we're done talking if we can perform this for real, for real, for real. So why did I do the jump? He when he heard it from the line producer, when we now had the talk, he says, he says, get out of here, Joe. Right? He didn't say out of fear for my safety. So then I knew I had finished, I had performed it already.
Interesting.
Yeah. He didn't project his fear on me, saying, "Oh." He just said, "Oh, you get out of here, yo. Why you trying to fleece me for money?" I'm like, "Yo, put the money on the table. I want to perform it." He didn't talk about safety, my what, my kids, my da. He didn't project nothing. He just said, So I just knew we're already done. So just give me the money. Let's go.
Interesting. So I guess we have our own Tom Cruise in Nollywood then. Now, which bridge was that?
Follow bridge.
So you jumped. I want to assume it's the shallow end.
There's no shallow end. There's no shallow end.
Because it was unbelievable.
It's about 45 feet.
There's no shallow end.
And it wasn't once.
9
9
times.
times. Yes, sir.
I said, man, it's not well.
Um, I don't know what I was at the time trying to prove or trying to what. I don't know, but it's beautiful that we have a film.
Wow. Congratulations. How much did you didn't ascend to one or the other when you were doing the jump? Because genuinely now you can be real with us. I promise it's just us in the room. Nobody else is
And
listening.
millions of people listening.
No, they are not.
You
Who
know,
told you they are not? They're not listening.
Look, that day could have gone sideways in a number of ways. Not even the jump. Before we even got to doing the thing, I haven't revealed this maybe, and maybe it's the first time. But remember, I was being dragged by the boat to go to a center where we'll find. Yeah, remember?
Yeah, so
the
there were certain
rehearsal
things. So there was 7 hours of rehearsals.
that
Yeah.
morning.
That
so-
morning, there was 7 hours of rehearsal. So we were working with the Lagos State Waterways Authority.
Mm.
So we had a patrol boat, we had a safety boat, and we had a river ambulance. Then I had my boat. So there were 4 boats in the water. So there was a time that to try to get him to really feel comfortable in the water, they had to drag him. In, with a boat.
So it's all those things I didn't negotiate. I didn't, in my mind, I just thought you will rehearse and how do we rehearse this?
No, so if we were using a stunt double, this is something they do. So we just go and we jump. But because it was him, we now had to do all of these rehearsals from different heights.
I saw that.
Yeah, so we had to do different heights, 4 feet, 8 feet, 16. The bridge itself is about 45.
over 45.
And
45
you
feet,
jumped
yes.
from that.
Well, I've been seeing people do it, so it's not special anymore.
My African self left to go.
I think we should do it. I think we should do it again next week.
Yeah.
We should just go jump again.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Have fun.
Now, in all of this, looking at how much you all poured into it, the money, the efforts, you facing your fears, if it was any fear at all, what would be success for you based on Headless? What would make you, and I'm looking at it now and I'm trying to enter into your shoes, both as the actor and as the filmmaker. When people would come online and say that movie was terrible, I'm not going to use the S word now, because now I think I'm trying to get it when filmmakers sometimes get a little bit sentimental about feedback and criticism when people come hard for the kind of story they told or the movie they made, and then you are just there, you have no idea the work that we put in order to be able to get this. So based on Headless, based on all you went through, what would be success for you?
So just to go back to something you said, once you make a film and you put it out there, it's no longer your film. If you don't want people to be able to criticize your work, don't do art. Okay? Don't do art, or do it and keep it in your bedroom. So if I make a film and I put it out there and people are talking about it, that in itself is a level of success. People have seen my movie and are talking about it. That's a level of success. The next point is, are they praising me, or are they telling me my film wasn't great, right? At where I am now in life, I'll take everything, right? I'll take everything, because if you don't take criticism, especially for your artistic work, then you're not going to get better. So for me right now, success will be on March 13th. I'm at the cinemas, people are going in, seeing the movie, and they're coming out, and I see happiness on their faces. I see joy that this 9,000 naira, this 10,000 naira I've spent, I got value for my money. That will be success to me. I don't want to put a figure, 500 million, 300 million, or any of that, because if all I wanted was to make box office today to break even, then I won't even go to cinema at all.
Oh yeah.
I won't go to cinema at all, because we know how the cinema system works, and we know the economy of the country and how things are. And so for me, success would mean I see people coming out of the cinema with joy, happiness on their faces, and they're calling their friends and they're saying, "Oh, you need to go see this film. You need to go see this film." That will be success for me.
Does that apply to you, Gideon, Baaj?
For me, actually, honestly, success for a film has always been about the audience. And okay, I don't know if you know, we did air this film at the Faith. We opened at Faith. I think it was.
Oh yeah,
we
we opened our free.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the reaction we got from that was success to me. Because their faces, it's imprinted in my head. Like, because I've had that face when I've seen a film a lot. I've had that face. So seeing people having that face to a film that I was in, so to me, yes, I think it bleeds on what you just said about seeing their face when you come out of the cinema. Seeing their reaction, if we have that same reaction as we had that night, my guy, I'm done. I'm done.
How about you, Gideon?
Without being philosophical, but what we do, we don't know where it comes from. You can't aggregate it. You can't put, it comes from the source. Success for me is to pretend to be with him in Genesis 1 when he breathed life into, when he breathed life into the world. For success for me is character after character. How do I do it? I don't even know. But the next guy's gonna come around. I'm gonna breathe life into him again, and the next guy's gonna come around. So it's that factor. That's success for me. The fact that I can do what my father does.
I can create
You know what I mean? I can create
from my
from
thoughts.
my thoughts. I get to do this. So give me money or not, I'm creating, man. You can't stop it. I don't even know where it's coming from.
So, what you find rewarding as an actor is your ability to dispense the creativity, or the way people accept it and enjoy what you do.
If the glory, if I get people to feel if I get people to feel, then the glory has been given to the source. I get the perks. Give me the money, shout my name. Yeah, those are the perks. But the glory goes to the Father. It's like the singer. It says singing or praise worship gets God off his throne. Yeah. So that makes me jealous. I'm like, yo, if the singer can do that, what can I do with my own stuff? You know what I mean? And I remembered that before the singer was the breath that he put in man. Yeah, check that out. Before the singer will make him stand up of it, you don't breathe life first. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm that close to him when he made the world. When I'm making this other guy, they say, "Why are you that crazy? You don't even know." You know what I mean? You have evil and good in you, don't you?
Oh, we all do.
But you don't. It's bottled inside. You don't have a way to exercise it. See, you're gonna keep it trapped all of your life.
So you let out your own evil in the movies?
But I have a way to exercise it, innit?
Okay, okay. Interesting.
The good, the evil, the what, everything.
The badge.
Yeah.
That should be a good film.
Nice one.
The good, the bad.
The good, the bad.
You will see Baaj like you've never seen him before.
Oh, Lord.
That I assure you. In a role like you've never seen.
Imagine Megan Good.
Well, that sounds good. That's
Okay.
good. That's very good.
The good, the bad, and the good, the badge, and the Shegu Arinze.
Oh,
Because he's
no.
in this film too.
Yeah,
He's
he
in this
was.
film too. Yes.
This was very cool.
And he's going to laugh wherever he is. He
Which
knows
I should think of that because I'm a big Shega Reze fan. My
Yeah.
mom also knows him. She's
Shega
also a fan.
Is she coming?
And there's this. Actually, it's late. No, I mean the time. She's not more of a night person.
Okay.
Yeah. So the scene where you wrote the scene obviously. I don't know if you had it in mind, but the scene where Aunt Shegma are like parlaying up. Yeah, I know it's we are playing a character and everything. But my like, man, yo, this is man, silent nights, my guy, silent night, and I'm just like chilling, like you're rapping. Are you kidding me? So thank you for that. Thank you so much.
Unfortunately, we've come to the end of today's show. And in few words, if you needed to tell someone to go watch Headless in the cinemas next week, what would you say to them? Why should I spend 10K, right? Or 9K thereabouts? And that's just for the basic experience. If I need to have the extra, of course, I need to spend more, right?
Popcorn and drink and transportation, you're looking at 30K.
Especially when you're going with
That's for
someone.
3 people now.
No.
No, you
Yeah,
can't go
yeah.
to cinema alone.
That's true. That's true. And if she brings her friends,
Ah,
It's over.
why would you? Okay, that's a conversation for another time. So, what would you say that would make people go to the cinemas to watch Headless?
What I can assure you is that you've not seen a film like this from these parts of the world before. You will see a story that is our story. This story helps you understand the struggles that we go through as filmmakers, as entrepreneurs, as small business owners, as people, young men, young women, just trying to make it in the profession that you have chosen. Not because things are easy, but because this is what you love to do. And you struggle and you struggle and you struggle, and life just keeps hitting you back to back to back. What do? Do you give up or do you stand up and fight? So come and find out if Erastus gives up or Erastus stands up to fight. March 13th, all cinemas nationwide.
Erastus is Gideon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, so Baaj.
Well. To jump off what you just said, I'm going to go with how I felt when I watched it. Because we've been talking about how we've been focusing on too much comedy and romance. They've been
Oh, yes.
criticizing- Yeah.
It's just that we didn't have time. I was
Yeah,
going to
let's
talk
come from
about
you.
that.
I wish you did. I wish I'd have taken your head off.
Because
Yeah.
we've had enough of the mouth inside some people's throats.
That as well. I can't criticize it because I'm one of those people. So I can't I to be hypocritical. But my rebuttal is Headless.
Okay.
Because if you had come for me, that would have been exactly what I would have come with. Because Headless definitely is one of those films that definitely has the thriller, has that drive, has that different thing that you've been asking Hollywood for, but still very entertaining, very intriguing. And you get to see me the way you've never seen before, which is always a cool thing.
Okay. So Erastus or Gideon?
Yes, come see Headless because Nollywood shifts with one film to the next. We keep shifting the needle. Gone are the days where you drive and pretend to smash the car, and then we'll put a smoke machine to act like now we really do it for real.
Okay.
Also, success would be it's not about the jump, it's not about the feat, but it's about the bravery from the acting department all the way backwards to the cleaner, that we can see ourselves push and push and push. That too will be success. So come see the film. Headless is really a rocker.
All right, so just one word, everyone. What movie are you going to recommend to our listeners? I mean, aside Headless, we'll have to wait for next week to watch Headless. So in this week, what should they go watch? Everybody.
And this week,
Yes, this weekend. Today's Friday. People
something
need
that's
to
showing.
anywhere. It could be on the streaming platforms as well.
Anything.
I'm gonna be very selfish. Tell you go see whatever my face is on, man.
Covenant.
That's what I was putting in my head, man.
I got Tokuma, I got Covenant.
Yeah. Just put Baaj Adebule films
Yeah.
and watch everything.
Wow, this is what we're doing now.
Well, I think this week is the last week that Ovastabi Auntie is showing.
Okay.
So I want to try to go see that.
You've not seen it?
I've not seen it.
Oh, you should.
I'm not from around here. I don't live here. I just came back.
Not
Oh wow.
Sheshadeni.
There's been a while,
Irabor.
Yeah.
What do we do? What are we watching for the weekend?
I mean, Onobiren. You can check out Onobiren.
Ah, nice. All right. Well, from my end, I don't know. Maybe you should go see The Bluff on the streaming platform. Just something different.
That one is pirating films.
Nice joke.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
And what
it came to my head.
else? Yeah, if you're a fan, check out. What's the word? What's that one? That
The Rookie.
no, not The Rookie. The Matlock. The
Oh,
series
Matlock, okay.
Matlock. Check out Matlock. Check out Lincoln Lawyer. Check out.
Check out Spartacus.
Yeah.
That series.
Why not? No, but why not?
It teaches you
You don't
about
like
life.
gore?
Teaches you about
You don't like
classism.
gore?
Teaches you.
And blood
Hasta la
and-
vista.
baby.
Wow.
I've seen Spartacus 4 times.
Which Spartacus are you talking about?
The
The
Spartacus
original or
now.
this new one?
The series.
They are still
No,
seasons.
There are
no.
5 seasons.
Yes.
The
There's the
one.
good one and there's the new one that just came out.
No, none just came out.
Yeah.
There's new one.
They
that
made
just
a new
came
one.
out.
Yeah.
Is it new?
That's
It's still the
that's
old.
not Spartacus.
Asha story.
House of Asha.
House of
Yeah,
Asha.
but
Yeah.
That one is rubbish.
But I thought that's what you were saying
No,
now.
no, no, no. It's
I'm
the
like,
original
yo.
one.
No, yeah.
It's
Original.
still the Spartacus is Spartacus.
No.
No, but
The original
I
is
kind
fire.
of relate with the original.
The original is
I
fucking
love
fire.
the original.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get-
Yes, it's a sexual content.
Yeah,
It's
but
but
Who was your
the
favorite
things,
guy?
the things.
at first, obviously, it started with
Yeah.